Mataji.
Okay, no worries. I will put you the attendance accordingly, okay? Good job. No worries. Mataji, over to you. We can't hear you. I don't know for some reason.
Yeah, I'm okay, Mataji. It was on mute. So
Okay.
sorry. We will
Okay.
get started. Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, Mataji. We are live. Please take over.
Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashaita Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna.
All right, dear kids, we will get started with Ramayana today. And I'll also ask you some questions, okay? I know Shubhadra, Giridhari, your favorite is Hanuman, right?
Yes, Mataji.
I know you love Hanuman so much.
We like did like a Hanuman math like when we
You?
were in we did a Hanuman and math like when we were in the Damodara group.
Very nice, Ryan. Wonderful. Okay, let's get started now. Dashera is celebrated on the 10th day of Shukla Pasha of Akshwin month. The festival of Dashera is celebrated all across the globe with utmost joy and happiness. And then the decoration is done to celebrate the day. The effigy of Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Ravana's son are made, and Rama, along with his brother Lakshmana and his wife Sita, comes to shoot a fire of arrow on the effigies. This festival is derived from the Sanskrit words Dasha means 10, Hara means defeat. So the victory of good over evil. All right, why we are studying this topic, especially today when the Dashra is already over? You may have that question, right? Why are we talking about Dashra? Dashra comes in the month of November, right? That is when, yes, Param, go ahead. Why we are discussing this topic?
Mataji, we're discussing this topic because this whole week we're talking about about Ram because of the opening of the new temple.
Oh, so sweet. Yes, the opening of the temple in the Ayodhya. That actually is the representation of good over evil, according to Param. Very nice answer, Param. Shubhadra Giridhari?
Yes, Mataji. So we're celebrating victory over good over evil because Mataji, because the Ayodhya temple was opened. That is
Correct.
why we are celebrating.
Yes, same answer as that of Param. Very nice, dear. You all know about it and you're up to date on that. That is the news we need to hear. Everyone in India is aware of Lord Ram. Ram Leela is quite prominent in the North. The purpose of Lord Ram's coming as Lord Krishna, it says in the Bhagavad Gita, Paritranaya Sadhuna. Who knows that verse by heart? I think everybody knows, right? Shubhadra, Giridhari?
Mataji,
Yes, Mataji. I know.
Mataji, I know Paritranaya Sadhuna.
Yeah, wait, I'll give you turns and you all can recite, okay? Go ahead, dear Param. Sorry, Subhadra, Giridhari.
Yes, Mataji. Panitranaaya sadhunam vinashaya च दुष्कृतं धर्मसमस्तप्रणताय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Wonderful. Thank you, dear. Devish Bala, please unmute and speak the sloka. Devish Bala.
Paritranaaya sadhunam vinashaya च दुष्कृतं धर्मसंस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Wonderful. Thank you, Devraj. Palvita. Palvit.
परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय दुष्कृतं धर्मसंस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Wow, very clear pronunciation, dear Palvit. So nice of you. All right, Spurti, my dear, go ahead.
परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय सुदुष्कृतां धर्मस्थं स्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Okay, so we have Krishna Naina, and after that I'll move on. Okay, you can answer some other questions, others. Go ahead, Krishna Naina.
परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय सुदुष्कृतां धर्मसंस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, dear.
Mataji, can
Alright.
I say? Mataji, can I say?
So we will have something else, Balavrinda, coming up. You, Samskriti, and Shuhrat can go with that. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. So the victory of good over the evil. So what else we have? To protect the righteous, to annihilate the wicked, and to re-establish the principles of Dharma, I appear on this earth age after age. So this is one of the external reasons why Krishna appears. Why he appears? To protect us to protect the righteous from the evil or the wicked people. And Rama incarnated to protect the innocents and destroy all evil. Lord Krishna has infinite incarnations. We know from Srimad Bhagavatam that Jay and Vijay, gatekeepers of Vaikunta, were cursed to become enemies of the Lord for 3 lives, due to which they came in the form of powerful demons in 3 eras. And Balavrinda, can you read the Satya Yuga part? How he came in? Are you there?
Yes, Mataji. Okay.
Yeah.
The incarnated as Kashipu and Hiranyakashipu.
Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, who were killed by
Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, who were killed by Varadev and Shingadev.
Correct.
Thank you,
So this Jay, thank you, dear Balavrinda, wonderful. So what happened in Satya Yuga? This Jay and Vijay, they are incarnated as Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, and they were killed by whom? The Lords Varaha and Narsinghadev. Okay, in Treta Yuga, what happened? Suhrit, go ahead, Suhrit.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Treta Yuga, they incarnated as Ravan and Kumbhakarna,
Kumbhakarna, who was killed by?
killed by Lord Ram. Mataji,
Very
they
nice.
also appeared in Kali Yuga, right? As
Correct, dear, correct. So the Jay and Vijaya, they are of the spiritual world and they appeared in different eras, meaning different yugas like Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, and Dwapar Yuga. Okay, there's no mention about Kali Yuga, dear. Okay, they are originally
Mataji,
from.
I heard a lecture, and then I Amarendra Das Prabhuji lecture, I'm not sure, but like he mentions that they had the choice if they wanted to come back.
Correct, they had the choice. Yes,
But
they had the
and they chose to go back for one more lifetime with Gauranga Mahaprabhu in Kali Yuga.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yes,
As
that's
Jagan.
right. Correct, correct. That is true. That's true. I was thinking you were saying that from a Yuga perspective in Krishna's time. Okay, very nice. Yes, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Very nice. Who's this? What Suhrit, is it?
Yes, Mataji.
Oh, wow, wonderful. How old are you, dear Suhrit?
Mataji, I turned 11. I am 11.
Oh my God, you started listening to lectures of Amrendra Prabhu and all? Wonderful. God bless. Hare Krishna. I'm so proud of you. Dwapar Yuga, so Spurti, can you tell me what happened in Samskriti? I'm sorry, not Spurti, Samskriti. Can you read, dear?
Yes, Mataji. Dwapar Yuga. They incarnated as Shishupal and Dantavakra, and their salvation was done by Lord Krishna himself.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Samskriti. All right. Now, Lord Rama accepted the exile of 14 years to fulfill the vow given to Kaikeyi by King Dasharath. Lord Ram's wife Sita and younger brother Lakshman, they too decided to accompany him. That means they also went with him to the forest. After wandering in the forest for a while, goddess Sita was abducted by Ravana from a place called Panchavati near Nasik. Goddess Sita is the eternal companion of Sri Ram. Not being able to find Goddess Sita anywhere, Lord Ram, lamenting like an ordinary human, searches for her. Of course, you can see as if Lord Ram is behaving in a way like that of a human, looking for her wife and crying and all that. But in reality, this is transcendental emotions, dear kids. We need to understand that that feeling is completely different. Whatever Rama and Sita are going through, it is just not a separation that human beings go through. It is completely different. It is love in its pure form. So we cannot understand it until we reach that stage. Okay. One question here, dear kids. I'm going to ask you. Please raise your hands if you know the answer. Okay. At which place Sita was captured by Lord Ravana? What was the name of the place? I'm going to call out the names. Please raise your hands only if you know the answer. Okay. The first person who raised the hand here is Devarsh Bala. What is the answer?
Lanka.
Okay, that's wrong. Palvit, go ahead. What was the place that Lord Ravana captured Sita from? What was the name of the place?
Pachavanti.
Very nice. Palvit, you got it right. And where is this near?
I was hearing.
Shubhadra, Giridhari, where is this place near?
Mataji, it was so yeah, it was like placed near like it was placed from near like Kishkinda, but I think it's not that.
Sugrit, go ahead.
Mataji was Nashik.
Correct. So Palvit and Sugrit got the right answer. Very nice. Thank you, dear kids. Next question I will ask you, okay? Please be careful in listening to the lecture. After some time, he learnt about the abduction through Jatayu and he headed towards the south. On this way, he meets the king of apes, the Sugriva and Hanuman. After killing Bali, they plan to attack Lanka, which is present day Sri Lanka, with ape warriors who were just not some ordinary apes, but were all deities born in the form of apes to render their service in the task of killing Ravana by Rama. So, what happened to this Jatayu? Anybody knows what happened? What did Ravana do to him? And who was the one? Yeah,
Wherever
go ahead, Bala Vrinda.
Ravana was in this chariot, I think like in something, and he was flying, and then he cut off Jatayu's wing, but he was still trying, but then he fell down and he couldn't do it anymore.
Ah, very
Then-
nice.
Then he fell down where Rama could see him, and Rama was sad.
Correct. And he performed the rituals of Jatayu just like how a son would perform the ritual. I mean, just like how a son would perform the rituals for his own father, like that, he considered Jatayu as his own father and then performed the rituals. Balavinda, excellent job of conveying the story. That is exactly right. And he was the one who told, yeah, see, Ram, just go in this direction. You'll be able to see that Ravana has captured your wife Sita, and then there he came across Sugriva, who also came forward. Sugriva and Hanuman, who also extended their help in bringing of Sita. So to Rama, this was the story. Thank you, Balavrenda, for helping and enunciating the story. Now we move on to the next slide. Lord Rama arrives at the sea along with the apes because the sea was the only way to Lanka. When the sea does not appear for 3 days, Lord Ram becomes exasperated. The sea god appears in front of him in a human form with pleading hands and apologizes to Lord Ram for not recognizing him in this human form. So, a very important thing here is that the sea god did not know that, oh, Lord Ram was Lord. And he just considered him to be the human being and he did not allow him to be able to cross the sea to go to Lanka. And when he realized the Lord is the Supreme Lord, then he immediately begged for forgiveness from him because he misunderstood him. Of course, Lord Ram doesn't need Varuna's permission or any sea god's permission, but he's doing this to help us understand how the code of conduct should be, right? Then, at the ocean, the bridge Setu is built with the help of all the apes under the direction of Nala and Neela. Through Setu, Lord Rama arrives at Lanka and attacks Ravana. Ravana, thinking him as an ordinary human, undermining the power of Lord Ram, sends his brothers and soldiers and sons in the war against him, and as a result, they were killed by either Lakshmana or the apes or Lord Rama himself. So, dear kids, you should understand that the sea god did not recognize Lord Ram in the human form. In a similar way, Ravana also did not recognize the Lord in the human form, undermined his strength, and then he happened to send all of his brothers, soldiers, and sons in the war against him. Right? So, this was the situation. Then Ravana himself comes to fight with the Lord in a flying vehicle, while on the other hand, Lord Rama comes to the war sitting on the chariot given to him by Lord Indra, which was driven by Indra's charioteer Matali. Lord Rama warns Ravana that he'll be punishing him for his sins just the way people are punished in the sins for their sins in hell, and begins the fierce battle. So it's not an easy battle, right? Ravana, you can all see in this picture, he has 10 heads. But are 10 heads I mean, for us, if we consider, yes, Lord Ravana is really fearful for us because he has his 10 heads.
Is not enough, Mataji. Krishna has all power. He
Correct.
made us. If
Yeah.
Ravana understand that Rama made him, then he would have not done such a bad thing.
Yeah, very true, dear. Very true, Balavrinda. So for Rama, 10 heads is not a big deal, right? I mean, it's not we will be we'll be fearful looking at the 10 heads. But Rama, does he fear seeing the Ravana's 10 heads?
No.
Does he fear?
No, Krishna,
Yeah.
the 10 heads are just like a little ant.
Vishnu
So,
And Ma-
and Vishnu
yeah.
is the person who granted him, so he knows, right?
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
and Mataji, even though
Yeah.
Ravana was fearful, he's nothing compared to
Yes.
Lord Rama and Krishna when his Virat roop.
Mataji, in
Ah,
reality, Mataji,
Suhrit, yes, dear.
in
1 minute,
reality,
Suhrit.
Ravana and Kumbhakarna both actually know that
Mm.
because they are in reality Jai Vijay,
Mm.
but just because for Krishna's pleasure to continue the pastime, they will have to.
Mataji,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Ram is not scared because
Mm. Mm.
Ravana because even though Ravana has 10 heads, like Ram is like an incarnation of the Lord.
Mm.
So he's
Not a
he's
problem. So.
yeah, and Krishna, he's the supreme personality of Godhead,
Correct.
and he knows the way to he's really powerful, and he knows the way to defeat the enemy.
Correct. Very good. Very good. Yes, yes, Param. Very good job. In all other kids, you also did a good job. Yes, you're all right in your own ways. For him, Lord is not at all fearful. As Param said, he is the incarnation of Lord Krishna. And why would he have to fear of an evil person here? Ravana, in this case, he's an evil person. Why would so Paritranaya Sadhuna? That's why we spoke na. He came here to destroy the evil so that the righteous are saved. Now, Lord Rama shoots an arrow at Ravana, but as it is known that one of the 10 heads is another name of Lord Ravana, every time Rama detaches Ravana's head from his torso, another head grows out, and immediately because of which Ram had to cut Ravana's head many times. At the end, Ravana was crushed to death by Brahmastra and fell to ground. That's how Rama killed this 10-headed demon in the Treta Yuga. In this way, Lord Ram established the ideals of most dignified true devotee and true religious entity. And in this episode is a small nectar point in the story of this Ramayana. As you all can see, the pastime of Rama and Sita ji is extremely pure, melodious, beautiful, so much captivating, and no matter how many times we listen to it, we always tend to grasp it more and more. So, again, we all pray to Lord Ram that all misfortunes within the form of lust, anger, greed, all of them, which are the 10 heads of Ravana, gets detached by Lord Ram, and he gives us refuge in his shelter, and love for him keeps increasing and increasing. It is the vow of Lord Ram that one who comes to him with folded hands, devotees their time in praying the Lord, that person will be given blessings and everything they want along with it. So this is what, dear devotees, we should understand, that Lord Ram is such a person who will be able to give mercy to anybody who comes to his shelter in his lotus feet. Okay. So with this, we will, I think Charu Mataji probably has come. I'm not sure. So do we have 5 more minutes? Okay, we'll do 5 more minutes then. All
Mataji,
right.
can we do?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want?
So, I really like how when Rama killed Ravana, because it would be if Ram wouldn't have if killed Ravana, it would have been more trouble, because who would save Sita? I don't know.
What you're saying, if he was killed, if he was not killed, then he would have troubled Sita Ma more and more. Is that what
Yeah.
is the point? Yeah,
Mataji.
yeah. That the suffering that Sita goes through is transcendental, dear. Okay? Yes,
Mataji.
Param, go ahead. Mhm.
Yeah. What I agree with Ryan, just adding on what he said was like if Ravana, like Ram and wait, what was it? Yeah,
Ravana.
Yeah, Ravana
Yeah.
is Ram wouldn't be fearful.
Uh-huh.
Wait, Mataji,
Dear,
I forgot. You can
no
move on.
worries. Charu Mataji has come. What we can do is we'll hand over the class to her, and later we will share more realizations in next class. I don't want to take her time. Okay, kids? So let's
Okay,
give it to Charu Mataji
Mataji.
and see you all. Hare Krishna.
So excited for more.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
dear.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranams, dear.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Balavinda. Yes, Ryan. Remember the day that? Remember yesterday I drawn a Rama. Yeah. You didn't show it. I shared it in the group.
Yeah, you stayed in the group.
I didn't see it. I'll see it, Ryan, okay?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
It was Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
He helped in Ramayana. Wait, we're not gonna do like a moral story like from ISKCON, Desiree?
We are going to do moral stories, but we are going to learn the morals from Ramayana. We are doing the series of Ramayana this week, right?
Mataji, are we going to do some like questions?
Questions?
Yeah,
You want questions? Do you want questions?
from Ramayana.
Ramayana?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I have not planned, but it's a. If anybody knows about this, then we will say we will see whether someone can answer. Okay.
Okay, Mataji.
Thank you. So we will see some stories from Ramayana, and we will see what moral can we learn from those stories. We are doing the series of Ramayana. We still wanted to go with that spirit, right? Okay. So the first story is about the vulture to rescue.
Mataji, the vulture is Jatayu.
Jatayu, very good. Thank you, Ryan.
Mataji, there's a statue. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Mataji,
the
that-
statue is in
that-
Kerala.
Mataji, that looks like a picture from a video, I think. No, it's not a picture, because there's like an electric wire right next to Jatayu. Also, that's a statue.
Hi,
Yes.
Krishna Mataji. There's
Mhm.
actually another vulture named Sampati.
Yes.
There's
Sampati is Jatayu's dad
brother.
or grandfather. I don't know.
Sampati is Jataya's brother, and he also was a helper. in the-
Very good. We will also see story about Sampati also. Okay. We will get started. At the time, maybe we will get started. But yes, you are right. This is a sculpture They have made this as a monument for remembrance of Jatayu. This sculpture is in Kerala, India. So next time, if anybody visits in and around Kerala, see if you can go there. It is actually right now. It's a scenic. It's a very great spot for the tourist. Okay.
Mataji.
Yes. Yes.
So Mataji, Mataji, in Panchoti, that's where Jatayu was like killed by Ravana. So that's the place where Lord Ram and Sita Maya was there.
Okay. Yes, that's true. Thank you so much. So maybe we all know about it. So what we will do is we will quickly revise because Bodhenta Parasparam, right? Kathayantascha Mam. What did Krishna say? Who knows about this Bhagavad Gita sloka from chapter 10? Kathayantascha Mam Nityam Tushyanti cha Ramanti.
What did you say again? We have to be happy.
Yeah.
Be happy.
Happy, correct. But how we will be happy? Correct. But how we will be happy? We will be happy discussing about the pastimes of the Lord. So when we are discussing about the pastimes of the Lord, we will be happy. So we will see. Even though we know the story, we will do it again.
Mataji, it is better to listen again. So if you forgot something, then you'll remember. And even if you know, it's better if you hear it because Ramayana is very interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah, that's so true. All lots stories.
One day I was listening to Preetulal Sirvataji's lecture. I mean, it was few days back, and I felt like it was so interesting.
Yeah, even me too. I like listening to these stories, especially Ramayana again and again and again. So we will quickly go because I have some plans. I'm planning to cover few stories. I don't want to miss anything. So let's keep going. Okay. So first story is about who? Jatayu. So we all know this. Okay. When did Jatayu meet Lord Rama and Lakshmana? So just to give a back.
When his wing got cut off.
Yes. So even before that, when Lord Rama, Mother Sita, and Lakshmana, when they all first came to Panchavati, even at them when they started entering that forest, even at that time, Jatayu met them, and he was about to ask, he was about to trouble them, and then he was so mesmerized by the beauty and the form of lords, and he asked, "Who are you?" and asked, "Why this beautiful lady is in this deadly forest?" And then Lord Rama explained that I am the son of King Dasharatha. And when Jatayu heard King Dasharatha's name, he got so jubilant because in one of the war, Jatayu helped King Dasharatha. And so Jatayu narrated the story and Jatayu said, "You don't worry, in this very deadly forest, I will always protect you." Okay, so any help, I will always protect you. Okay, and then they all left and they all moved to different places also, right? So, and it all happened, and then they didn't come to her and have an encounter with Jatayu. Okay, and then we know about the story, what happened. They stayed for some time, and then one day Ravana had, we know about the golden deer who came, and then Lord Rama and Lakshmana went to chase the golden deer, and Mother Sita was alone, and Ravana came and then abducted Mother Sita. So when Mother Sita was abducted, and he was flying up in the air, Mother Sita was crying, "Oh, please, somebody, please help me. But she was crying thinking that Rama and Lakshmana could hear about it, but they are far away. They couldn't hear. So who was able to hear? Jatayu was able to hear. And once he heard the cries, he got so angry and panicked. And then he once promised, right, "I will always protect you in this deadly forest." So he was actually taking rest in the tree, and then he just rose above. Okay, and once he rose up above and he saw that Ravana was abducting, he wanted to somehow let Ravana do this, not do this act. Okay, so he started chastising Ravana. Oh, you are doing an act of irreligiousness. Is this religiousness? It's like taking away, abducting a lady. Is it so nice of you? I thought you are a great king. Why are you doing this? Oh, if you think that you are a warrior, why don't you fight with me? And you are a coward. You know what? When Lord Rama and Lakshmana are not there, you abducted Mother Sita. If they were there, they would have definitely fought with you. So you are a coward. So, and then finally, Ravana was not yielding to it. He was just galloping the horses. He was just going on and on. He didn't even give a ear to Jatayu. So what happens? And then finally, Jatayu said, okay, my last option is to attack. So he started attacking. Okay. And how did he attack? He pierced Ravana's arms with his talons, caught his hand in his beak, and pulled Ravana around. Even Ravana didn't experience all these things. He thought this vulture is just going away. Who is this vulture in near to my valor? No, this vulture is not at all going to stay with my fight. But then Ravana was also very upset. What is this vulture trying to distract me? And then he also felt embarrassed. Oh my God, I shouldn't give up because Mother Sita is there and I shouldn't be like a loser. No, when somebody is there, even we try to do is it when somebody we want to show good opinion about us, we don't want to be a loser. So Ravana was also trying to somehow give a fight, but he was still galloping. He was still proceeding further. And so, but Jatayu is not an ordinary vulture. He is a seasoned fighter. So Jatayu was also troubling Ravana. And then Jatayu got an idea. Oh my God, if Ravana somehow flies away, then it will be very hard for me to get Mother Sita. So what I will do is I will distract these mules. I will hurt these mules. Mules are nothing but these. Okay, there are some mixed of horses and donkeys. This he said, I will attack these mules. So if there is no one to ride a chariot, how can Ravana take Mother Sita away? So he thought, let me first attack them. So he started attacking the mules, and then what happened? The mules just gave up. So finally, Ravana has to come down. Okay, and when he came to the ground, they had a very tough fight. They were not giving up at all, and even both Jatayu and Ravana was fighting for a long time. And after a long time, Jatayu was started to get tired because even he's a very old vulture, right? And his movements became slower. So Ravana thought, okay, this is the good opportunity. I have to make him weak. So what he did, he lopped off the wings. Okay, wings of Jatayu. Lopped off means just take it away, like just like shaving. He lopped off the wings, and Jatayu fell to the ground. And that's it. He started bleeding. He felt so sorry. And Mother Sita couldn't even bear this view. And Mother Sita said, please somehow convey this message to my Lord Ram. Please somehow convey this message. So that's all. They went. And after this, even though the chariot was gone, the Ravana, he just threw his mystic powers. He just took Mother Sita and then flew away. But Jatayu was in the ground. He was just armed, and then he was bleeding profusely. Okay, at the same time, what happened after some days? Okay, Lord Rama and Lakshmana came in search of Mother Sita. They didn't know, right, who took, they didn't know anything, but when they came to the ashram, they saw that mother was not there. So they started roaming around. And in one place, Lord Rama and Lakshmana, they were able to see that there had been a terrible fight and there were blood stains also. Lord Rama first got so panic. Oh, did something happen to Mother Sita? And then when he came near, he could hear full voice from Jatayu. And what was Jatayu saying? He was just chanting Lord Rama's name. And when we went close by, Rama saw everything and Jatayu explained everything. Like this Ravana, this bad Ravana took Mother Sita away. I was just holding up my life because I wanted to convey this message to you. And then he disappeared. And he's so great that until the last moment, Jatayu was holding up and he left his life on the lap of Lord Rama. Okay, and then that's how the story ends. So what is the moral we have to learn? We have to give our best. See, even though Jatayu know that his powers can't be equal to that of Ravana. Ravana did so much of tapasya. How can the vulture power can be equal to the demon, right? But he didn't give up because he had a trust. He didn't have trust in himself. He had the trust on Lord that somehow with the Lord's grace, I should be able to win. Even though he didn't win, but he was victorious. He gave a tough fight to Lord Ravana, and he was able to convey the important information. Until then, Lord Rama and Lakshmana didn't know about the whereabouts of Sita. Okay, only then they came to know it was Ravana who took Mother Sita. So, and we also learned that Lord will look only at our endeavors. It doesn't matter. Lord was able to do the last rites for Jatayu, right? He will see how much we took effort to accomplish something. Lord does not see, did we do it? Did we get first rank? Did we get second rank? No. Did we put our full effort in anything? That's what Lord looks into. Yes. Before we go to the next story, I see some hands raised. Maybe we can take two or three hands. Balavrinda, you want to say something?
Yes, Mataji, I wanted to say that how Jatayu was not giving up. He wanted to tell Rama what was going on.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Balavrinda. Spooty?
So I really liked your story, and I liked the story of Jatayu, how he never gave up, and he had the hope in Lord Ram that I have to fight for this.
Yeah.
If I give up, then everything will I won't get to see the Lord again because he's very far away, and he wanted to save Mother Sita because he knew that it was Lord Rama's wife, and he had faith in Lord Ram that he would always protect Jatayu even when he was having tough times.
Yeah, that's so nice. So true. Thank you, Spooty. And one last, Palvit, do you want to add something?
Can we add some? Can we go to the quiz?
Quiz. I don't really have a quiz, but through the story.
And then question, Mataji.
Yeah, one question.
Yeah.
Okay, next story we will ask. Okay.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay. Thank you so much. So we'll move to the next story. This is about a vulture again, but this vulture gave hope. I see some more hands raised. I still see some more hands raised. Would anybody like to anything, or can we go to the next story?
Mataji, could I say something really quick?
Okay.
Mataji, I agree with what he said because he was doing his duty. Jatayu, he was doing his duty, and he didn't care about himself. He cared about his duty and Mother Sita.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Caring about others, right? That's what Lord likes. He does not like anybody being selfish, just caring about ourselves.
Yeah, and we should always do our This shows that we should always do our priority first. Always first.
Correct. Okay. Thank you so much, kids. That was so nice. Everybody was able to share their own thoughts. It was so nice to hear. So we'll move to the next story. It's about a vulture again, but this vulture gave hope. Okay. Let's see more about it. Okay, now the background is, now they know that it was Ravana who took Mother Sita. Okay, and now when they came back and you know about the rest, and first Lord Rama and Lakshmana were trying to search for Mother Sita themselves, and he was able to find, and then they were able to meet Sugriva, Hanuman, and through Sugriva, they got an army, correct? After killing Vali, they got the army of Sugriva. And now Lord Rama has an army. And now Sugriva is the king, right? So Sugriva, what he did, he split the monkey groups into 4. Okay. He asked each group to head in one direction. Okay. And the group which headed towards the southern directions were Hanuman, Angada, Jambavan, and some monkeys. Okay, these were the groups which headed towards southern direction. Okay, they said, okay, now we know that it was Ravana who took Sita, and now we have to find the whereabouts. They don't know anything about them. These monkey, how will they know where Ravana stayed, where Ravana lived? Right. So they started searching for them. And they searched for a long time. They couldn't find anything. Okay. And Angada is like the captain of that, like the leader. There were 3 leaders. Angada is one of the leaders. You know who Angada is? Anybody know who Angada is?
Mataji, he's the
He's
son of
the son of
Bali.
He is the son of Bali.
Very good. Yeah, after killing Vali, Angada joined Sugriva's army. Correct. So, and then Angada was, he said, okay, now I give up. I couldn't find anything. And you know what? Before sending these troops for the finding Mother Sita and Ravana, Sugriva said, okay, I will give you 1 month time. Okay, you have to go and find them. And if you have to return back and report me about what your search, and if you are not successful, then you will get a punishment. Okay. And they were thinking about it. Oh, we failed. We couldn't serve Lord Rama at all. And now if we go back, Sugriva is also give us punishment. So it is not worth going back at all. So what we will do? We will fast until death. We will stay here. It's not, I can't go and meet Sugriva. No, he will be very angry with me. I can't meet him. So I will fast until death. So they were just cribbing, and Hanuman was trying to convince them, it's okay, we should not give hope, let's go. But no, Angada, they formed 2 groups, one supporting Angada and one supporting Hanuman. So they were like that. What do? We can't go against Angada. So they were just dull and then waiting. At that time, what happened? They were in the forest, right? At that time, what happened? A vulture came and then it sat on the big rock. Okay. And when vulture saw these monkeys, vulture was jubilous. And why the vulture was jubilous? Palvit, you want to answer?
Champa. So he can eat them.
Yes, that's so true. So he said, oh, Providence has been kind to me. Today I have got a monkey troop. I can feast on this for a long day. So they were, the vulture was so happy. On hearing it, even before it, Angada was so scared. He was so frightened, and now he's even more terrified. Okay, Angada said, oh no, I think Providence has sent this vulture to kill us. We don't want to fast until their death. And this vulture is going to kill us. We don't have to worry about it. Oh, look at it. Just by thinking of this vulture, I'm able to recollect a story of another vulture, Jatayu. Jatayu was able to help Rama. And until the last moment, Jatayu served Rama. And because of him, we came to know about that it was Ravana who took Mother Sita. And see, one vulture helped us, and this vulture is going to kill us. Oh, what a misfortune. Okay, let it be whatever the providence wish, let it happen. On hearing the word Jatayu, this vulture was like, froze. And it asked, did you mention about Jatayu? Did you say that he died? And I'm somebody, his elder brother. Oh, really? And then what happened? Then it says, oh, tell me more about it. And everybody narrated the whole story, what happened, why are they here, and what happened to Mother Sita, and how the Jatayu died. And then even Sampati explained his own story. He said, I am and Jatayu are brothers. When we were young, we thought we were so active, right? So we thought we will make a race, who can go to the sun and first and then come back. That was the race we had. And when we started going so close to the sun, we couldn't bear the heat. But Jatayu was young and he was able to go far away from me. It's like he was going to get closer to the sun. In order to protect Jatayu, I went ahead and then covered it up through my wings. So because I went so close to the sun, my wings got cut off. So I just fell down. And since that time, we were separated. I miss my brother. I'm so sorry that I came to know that he is died. I'm so sorry. And then he said, and then he narrated. Then I grew up. When I came down, I landed on an ashram, and that rishi told me that even this misfortune is also good. With this misfortune, I will also be able to also be able to help the Lord in one of his future avatars. So I think now is the time that I'm going to help. And when Angada heard that he is going to, when he heard all the story, then he got an idea. Oh, you have far and wide across the universe. Do you know where Ravana's kingdom is located? At that time, Sampati said, 7 months ago, I saw a beautiful woman carried southward toward the sky of Ravana. And then he said, my age has weakened my body. I know I am old. I'm not as strong as when I was young, but my eyesight is not weak. We know the vulture, right? Even top above, when they are flying very high up in the sky, they will be able to locate the prey exactly where it is. So he said, my eyesight is not weakened. And then he was focused on some moment. And then he said, Sita is right now there in Ravana's kingdom, Lanka. And when everybody heard, they were so happy. They were so jubilant. And then they said, ha, 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 thank you, thank you, thank you. And now they became so friends together. And you know what happened rest of the story, right? Once they came to know that Ravana is in Lanka, then Jambavan said, Hanuman, you are the right person to go to the Lanka and then meet Mother Sita. And then they sent Hanuman, right? And the rest of the story continues. And the moral of the story is, help may come in least expected way. Okay. Grab the opportunity and serve the Lord. Okay. So we never know. Angada didn't know that he is going to get help. He thought he is going to die. But we never know how help. The Lord has different ways to help us. He will send different messenger, one of his devotees. So we should always be polite, kind to others. We never know what other people are thinking. We might think that somebody is going to hurt us. We might think something that, but we will also just take a moment and then act wisely. Okay, this is what the story is all about.
Mataji?
Yeah.
So Mataji, so in my realization about the story, it connects about how we have to serve Lord Rama or Krishna or the Lord in any way, because in any circumstance, that because we are devotees, because like sometimes we don't, like bad things happen to devotees, but it doesn't mean that you have to stop and not do your devotion to Krishna or Lord Rama Chandra. So that means you have to still have that faith and grab the opportunity that the Lord gives us.
Very true. So true, right? And sometimes we don't know whether we are meeting a devotee or someone who is not. But everybody is a potential devotee. Maybe outwardly we don't know whether they are following Krishna consciousness or not. But someday maybe they will take it up, or even they are practicing. We have to always be kind and open and to others. Okay?
Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji. Also, for like this point, we can also see that we should treat everyone like we want to be treated, because if we don't like someone treating us like how treating us bad, we don't want others don't want us treating them bad. And also we should treat everyone like they're devotee, even if you
Yeah.
don't, because if you treat them as a devotee,
Hmm?
we'll get closer and closer to Krishna, and
Yes.
it's not gonna offend you could be like friends with them, and if they're actually a devotee, or you could preach to them if they're not. So it's gonna be a good ways, both ways.
Thank you, Param. Thank you so much for sharing your realization.
Thank you,
That is
Mataji.
so true. I hope that I will always remember and then make sure that I execute it, not just for learn. Okay, we'll quickly finish. This will be a very short story, and we'll quickly finish, and then we will pause again towards the end. Okay, and this is about a squirrel who did the service. Okay, and now we know that the monkeys are going to support, right? And Lord Hanuman was able to go to Lanka and then come back, and then he was able to meet Sita, and then he come back. And now they all decided, okay, now after they know about the whereabouts of Sita, and Lord Rama decided to use army to fight against Ravana. Okay, and his army is army of monkeys. Okay, and they decided, okay, how do we go to Lanka? We have to cross this ocean. So they decided, let us construct a bridge. Okay, all vanaras, the one that is the monkeys, began to collect big stones and rocks to form a long bridge. Okay, and in all the stones, what did they write? Rama. So stone, the rocks did not sink, so they floated. So it was like making a way from India to Lanka. So what did they do? They started putting slow stones one by one and started making their way. On seeing this, the squirrel thought, oh, everybody is doing some service to the Lord. What should I do? I should not be idle. Let me also go and grab some things. So what did the squirrel do? Then it started to collect pebbles and supported the bridge construction. Even though it was so small, right? It can only hold in hand and mouth, whatever it can hold here. That's what squirrel was able to collect. Okay. And it started to help them. And this way, tirelessly, the squirrel was able to support everyone. Squirrel did not take rest at all. How much ever he can carry, he was able to carry and then put it on for the way. Okay. On seeing this, one Vanara came. Okay, squirrel, may I know what you are doing? Do you think that you can really help us? You will be smashed. Why don't you go and sit there and then take rest? We are trying to bring big rocks. We might just put it. So you might get smashed. I know that you are trying to help, but I think the best help is you just sit silent and then watch what we are doing. And then on hearing this, squirrel felt so sad and it started crying. Oh, I couldn't help Lord Ram. I couldn't be of any service to anyone. Okay, it felt so bad. At the time, who came? Lord Rama came. Lord Rama said, don't worry. Everyone does their part according to their ability. You are small, yet you did a great job. So don't think that you didn't do help. If Vanaras are big, they were able to hold big rock. Because you were so small, you still did your part. And I still consider that you did some service to me. And he said, Vanaras, don't even try to minimize the work which the squirrel is doing. Okay? So please let the squirrel do his job. He is trying to do according to his ability, and you do according to your ability. So I'm not even judging how much you are doing. What I'm judging is whether you are ready to do something, whether you are ready to do some service for me. Okay? This is what the story is all about. So the moral is the Lord will only look at our desire. Do we have a desire to serve? Or we are just trying to do something just for the sake, oh, everybody is doing, I want to get the good name. Do we have a desire? Are we putting any effort to serve the Lord? And we have to do our part. If we take one step, the Lord will take 100 steps. That's why he said he shows his costless mercy. Okay, if we take one step, the Lord will take 100 steps. So we have to just keep working.
Mataji.
Yeah.
So basically we should do everything about our ability because people like Prabhupada said that we should do everything from our ability because everyone's bodies are built different so they can do different abilities, and we should do like our part, like what we can do, and we should have it like the moral, like we should have the desire because like Krishna will help us. First we have to have the desire because Krishna doesn't do it like without any desire.
That's so true. That's so true. Thank you so much. Palvit, you want to say something?
Yes, Mataji. Actually, Mataji. Now can we do some like quiz?
Yes, actually, we can do, but what happened, now we have a next class and devotees will start joining the call. Okay? Okay? Maybe next week we'll try to do a quiz. I hope you enjoyed these stories and learned some lessons from Ramayana and also remember something. Okay?
Okay, Mataji. And you know how we celebrated like Ram temple open. We also celebrated like in Hindu temple.
Oh, that's so nice. So you had darshan of Lord Ram?
Yeah, and also there was quiz in the morning.
Okay, thank you so much, Palvit. Thank you.
And Mataji, I also came in.
Thank you so much, dear kids. Thanks for joining today's.
so much for the class, and I just have to leave now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Charu Mataji. Thank you, kids, for joining. We have next class. It's adults and little big kids can stay back if you want to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. So, Vanchakalpatarobhyasya kripa sindhu bhyeva patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anantakoti Vaishnava ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Charu Mataji ki jai. And Radhika Kasturi Mataji ki jai. All little kids ki jai. Bye bye, kids. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Bye bye.
Hare Krishna. Bye.
Bye.
This is what I was sitting hard now. She's the best teacher ever. Now I'm just gonna clarify.
Shh. Go and sit there and practice. Go. Look. It's okay, Vrinda. Go.
It's not okay.
Okay. Kids can leave. Okay, Ryan and Sadhu, I'm offing your video. You're not even there over there. I made it event.
Today we are going to take our knowledge of multiplicative comparison problems and work with
Mataji, do you want to stop and I should join it again? We can start afresh.
No, Mataji. We can start here only. I'll start the live.
Okay.
I gave you co-host, Mataji. If you have PPT, you can share. Otherwise, that's okay.